pretty much the whole week I've been singing in my head, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. There are times when we get a bit sidetracked, when we feel off, when real life steps in, or something happens that causes our creativity to kind of get sidetracked, off track. For the past couple of weeks, but especially this week, I've felt off creatively. I felt off in a couple of other ways, but my mom being in the hospital really made my anxiety go through the roof. And I haven't really been okay since then. I guess I've been stressed out and worried. But it's been a lot of different things, I think. I could tell you it was frustration over my car breaking down Sunday. Or the fact that if we want the AC to work in the SUV David's dad got him for his birthday, we have to spend $1,000 that we don't have. And now my car is at the mechanic, and so since the SUV is most likely going to be for David's work, we're not fixing the AC right now. Once we get my Dodge truck running, get my car out of the shop, get my Dodge truck running and on the road and fixed, then we're going to sell David's little truck, and if we get enough money from that, then we'll fix the SUV, get the AC fixed. Good news is the engine and transmission are great. Or I could tell you about how we have been taken over by wasps and ants, or that I've been so busy reading and listening to the bullet journal method and bullet journaling and doing collage bits and all kinds of stuff. I could tell you, yeah, those are only some of the reasons. They're only some of the issues, part of the problem. The real issue is actually about change. Around Monday, I started trying to film this. I tried 3 different times, maybe more than that. If this doesn't go too long, then I'll add some little clips. By Monday or Tuesday, I also knew that for whatever reason, doing the art in this one book just wasn't really happening. It's not really happening. I'm going to watercolor the car, and I'm going to do something. I don't know what yet. I am doing art in it. It's just in a different way, like little collage bits and stuff like that. I did do a tiny bit of art, and I will show you. I have done a tiny bit, and I did that on Monday and Tuesday. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. Wednesday I didn't really do any art, but I was really busy doing other stuff. I redid a log because I realized I was kind of just, my head space for how the monthly rapid logging thing wasn't really working. Oh, hold on. My stuff from Amazon just came. So these are the stickers that I ordered from overseas, from an Etsy store. So it's 2 of each, and they're the same thing. So I'll save the little pineapple washi tape for scissors. And these are reusable stickers. Okay, so I got this, and it will go in my car once my car gets out of the shop. And it holds your cell phone. Okay, I'm not sure how that works, but okay. And this is the adapter thing. For cell phones. Pretty cool, huh? And this, it's a dual port USB charger. If I can figure out how to open it. Voila. And I got this neat little plastic bag that I can reuse. And another neat little, I don't know that I can reuse that one, but this can go in my travel bag. Okay, well, let's see if there's a little dory fish in here. Yes, there is. And I'm going to put it right on my coffee chat thing. So you'd actually put the stickers on here or on the back cover. Okay, so let me get back to what I was talking about. So this is where I added the little fish sticker. Okay, so where was I? Let me grab a cup of coffee. Adding the art isn't really been working. I am not doing art very much at all. And this is weird. I've got this wrong or something because the shark's tooth is backwards and it is, I keep feeling it. Okay, so alright, so I've showed you the phone stuff. This is the phone. I got a cover for it. I ordered a cover for it from Amazon. And it came in this pretty box. Looks like koi fish. And I've been wanting to draw this, or draw koi fish, maybe. And it came with these earbuds. Now, they don't do the, this, I think, anymore on the iPhones. The plug thing. So I'm excited because I actually have podcasts on here, free ones from iTunes. So I've actually signed up for some, subscribed. One of them was Cindy Guintart Baldo's The Uncurated Life, so now I don't miss her podcast anymore. So I'm excited. And I also uploaded the bullet journal app. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I have to run some errands, and I'm going to take my phone and my camera because I'm going to take that the thing that I bought that can go on this, that will hold the phone. So I'm going to take my camera. I may just hold my phone and record, or I may put it to here. I don't know. I'm going to be taking the SUV. So driving with the windows down, I don't know. It looks like it might be warming up. It was chilly earlier. It's almost noon here. It's been raining this morning, and it's actually kind of chilly, and it's supposed to rain again later. I don't know, but I've got to go run some errands. So I have to pick up the sunglass clips because I lost mine and I have to replace them, and it cost me a pretty penny to get them. And I'm probably going to take my book. Okay. I'm probably going to take my book just in case I have to wait in line or something. I can read it while I'm waiting in line. I'm going to take my little earbuds. I'm giving David my old ones because I've never really used them, and they're in this cute little pouch, and I can put that little white thing in the cute little pouch. I'm excited, y'all. This is the first time I've had like a really nice phone. The Samsung Galaxy that I got was a really nice phone, but it had T-Mobile, and so I couldn't really use it except for with the Wi-Fi. I'm excited because I have not yet used the camera, and I'm going to. I need to take some ibuprofen because I have a really bad headache thanks to allergies. But anyway, I want to get back to what I was talking about, and that's change. Hold up. Change. I'm going to read you what I wrote right here. Maybe it's the notebook, the bullet journaling. I really do not like my tasks mixed in with my art. Or maybe it's the size, the to-dos, the notes, all the notes. But I felt so off. All I wanted to do was journal, add pictures, collage. I wanted to add art, but I didn't want to at the same time. Like I said, I tried to make this coffee chat 3 times, and I had brain fog. So I skipped doing this video, the coffee chat for YouTube. We had power surges Tuesday night and last night because of storms. They were still shooting. They shot the fireworks off later last night because it was raining during the time when they would normally have been doing the fireworks. So I skipped doing some of the videos, and I have this thing right here that I cut out of one of the magazines that has to do with like health and self-care and stuff like that. It says skipping is better than stressing. If a crazy deadline means you're frantic at the thought of whatever, give yourself a pass this once. In order for us to provide emotional stability to other people, we have to be content ourselves. When life calms down again, then you're ready to be there, all there for the other people in your life, for doing the things that you have to do. I mean, I don't think they mean all deadlines, but I like to have the videos done on certain days, but I don't have them done for certain days in the descriptions. But I do like to have them because then I have more of a schedule I can kind of keep. I like to give myself deadlines because it helps me stay on target. But at the same time, sometimes when you can't concentrate, you need to figure out why. So I needed to figure out the what and the why of what was going on with me. I mean, not that I don't get brain fog because of the fibromyalgia, and I don't have that sometimes because of the ADHD, but normally I can kind of work through it. But I needed to figure out what was really going on. Why? I mean, not that I don't mind change, because I actually like change, but I'm getting to a point where I'm really tired of flip-flopping with journals, and I'm really liking this journal. I mean, I really like this journal. So, and I love, this, but haven't really used this one. I did the turtles in it because I've kind of wanted to stay with the one book. But I'm thinking, after clearing some of the brain fog, really clearing some of the brain fog, I've debated over things. So I'm going to get back to this. I did show up Monday and Tuesday, and I got the One Book July check-ins, the updates for y'all. I still am going to do the one for YouTube. So I wanted to talk about some of the other things that have been on my mind. Like, let's just go ahead and say it. I've been very tempted to take this B6stology and do just bullet journaling in it. All function, no form. But to tell you the truth, I am loving this one book. I just am not loving, like, I don't know what about the art. I think it's because I want to get out there and go sketching. We've had such horrible weather, and then we've had vehicle upsets, and like yesterday, David took the SUV to work, and I was stuck with his little truck, which has a slow leak in the tire, and our small air pressure thing for tires, it broke. Everything is just breaking. So yesterday I felt stuck in the house. I felt stuck. I'm really loving the one book though, and yet I don't want to put art in it, and yet I really do want to put art in it. I've been trying to keep it all in the one book. And I told myself when I was thinking about all of this, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. You know, don't give up. Because a lot of times when I get to this point, that's when I throw in the towel and I just start a new journal. And I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to give up. And that's where I'm at. But at the same time, One Book July is about challenging you and about working out what works and what doesn't work for you and your system. I don't know. I'm going to keep at this. But and I really do like how it's turning out. And I have a feeling though, if I start doing just the function in here, because I don't really like watercoloring on stology paper, then I'll miss doing the art setup part. But all I'm doing in this is collage and bullet journaling and notes and journaling. Other than the setup, I'm not doing any art. And then I got to thinking, if I really wanted to do art and didn't want to do it on these pages, I could do it on watercolor paper and put it in, or mixed media paper and put it in. Because the only place I truly want art is the introduction page. I mean, I could do it elsewhere too, but I love it on the introduction page. The hello to that month. That's the part that makes me feel really good, doing art for that part. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm at that place. And I was talking to Brahmani about it, and I'm holding off. And it's part of my nature to enjoy change, to like to change things up, especially if for some reason something isn't quite working. And instead of delving into why is this not working, why do I feel this frustration, why do I feel this brain fog over this one issue, why am I feeling this way? Because I love 68 GSM Tomaway River paper for art. So I'm going to watercolor the little car that I drew. I did watercolor my little plants. I'm going to watercolor the rest of the car. I'm going to film that because I need to do another journal video for the higher tiers. And I'm going to, I think, maybe draw something else. And then I need to do maybe a flip through for YouTube. But I don't know, I'm still thinking. So don't forget, if you have any questions, I would like to do the interview with David, with Mr. Rockstar. If y'all would rather not do that, then y'all can ask questions and I'll do a Q&A, and it'll be me. Maybe David can ask me questions y'all have, or I can just answer some of y'all's questions. I have some new patrons, a couple of y'all. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm back. This is me after a 6-hour nap. So this is what I'm talking about. See, this is too, I don't like all this together. But, so I'm going to watercolor this. And I did this. I like the journaling in here. I've missed putting all kinds of stuff together. But, pictures and collage bits and stuff. I'm not going to I'm not going to worry about what's already in here. I'm going to go ahead and do like this in here, some of this stuff. But one of the things is I put a lot of personal stuff, and I'm thinking what I need to be able to do for myself, not for anybody else, but for myself. So this is what I was talking about. These are the notes for this coffee chat. This is today, as of, well, it's almost not today anymore. It's almost Saturday morning. So this is, I think for Patreon, this stuff is good. I think for my art journal, I think for YouTube, this is fine. And I think I'm going to have a plain, like just a plain bullet journal. It won't be, you know me, I have to have some kind of stickers or something, some kind of decoration. But I think the bullet journal stuff could be, it will be less personal. My stuff with all this stuff in it, pictures and everything, all my journaling, which is what I'm putting in here, and the coffee chats and all of that kind of stuff. I want this to be the creative journal, and that's what it's been. And that way I can do art in it if I want to, this kind of watercolor and stuff. No more of this. I can't. I just can't. My brain cannot. My brain cannot. It cannot. It cannot. And I've made a mess of my table worse than it was, trying to kind of go through and see, well, maybe there's a way, you know, maybe I could find some kind of something. I have some there's little clear stamps that have like little to-do things, and I was like, no, I don't like those. After a while, that gets messy. I'm not really all that great with stamps. So, this is where I'm at. And now it's Saturday morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I started started this coffee chat at 12. So it's going to become a little bit more than a coffee chat, because I mean, not that this hasn't gone well. In some ways it really has, and in other ways not so much. But I've learned so much, and this is turned into my creative journal. For y'all knew, Ro knew it was coming. So, in a world full of fish, be a shark. I showed you the stology. I knew it was going to happen. I'm going to move my face off of here, so you can see just this. And I have pretty much gone to these 3 pens. I am using this one sometimes, but I have pretty much narrowed it down. Okay, so, oh, and along with this one, because that's the platinum blue pigmented ink. I really like that right now. So I haven't put anything in here really yet. I need to, this is a future log. This is blank, and I don't know if it's going to be an index, more index or not. But, so I have the future log. I'm going to read this. This is by Terence McKenna. The creative act is a letting down of the net of human imagination into the ocean of chaos on which we are suspended, and the attempt to bring out of it ideas. It is the night sea journey, the lone fisherman on a tropical sea with his nets, and you let these nets down sometimes. Something tears through them that leaves them in shreds, and you just row for shore and put your head under your bed and pray. At other times, what slips through are the minutia, the minnows of this theological, that means fish. So it's this fishy metaphor of idea chasing. But sometimes you can actually bring home something that is food for the human community that we can sustain ourselves on and go forward. Sorry, I can't pronounce today. This is the calendar. And then I just started because it is, as of now, Saturday morning. And I know you're not really supposed to do this ahead, but a lot of the more in-depth detail stuff is actually probably going to be in that creative journal. I will put a note. So these will get filed away together probably. And then this is just the weekly. And what I've started doing is thinking about how I rapid log and how I do like a weekly. I don't want a regular weekly setup. I just need something over to the side to, like, I have Victor for the day on Monday. Something comes up, if I need to make a call or I need to set up an appointment or something comes up, I can actually just put a little note over to the side because I know what goes where for the regular stuff. And then this is for some of those to-dos and different things like that, events that aren't date specific. And I can do this and then I go to what would be Monday. So pretty much a page a day. If there is more, there is more. And I'm not saying I won't take notes in here. It will be a bullet journal. It is. But I'm not going to do any drawing in here. I don't think. If I do, it will be pen. It will be a little sketch of something. Collage and photos and my art and stuff. And a lot of the other stuff I'm going to put in there. I'm not putting any more to-dos in the bigger journal. And then this way, for sketches and stuff like this, I can go back and now I can actually go and I can start on the World Watercolor Month. I'm only a few days behind, almost a week, but I can actually do some. And I can start right here. And I can start doing some watercoloring and some stuff like that. And I think I'm actually going to have my sketchbook towards the end of the month. I'll go and have it cut down to B6 size. And I think I'm going to start putting those in here. Yeah, and I'll have that. So anyway, I feel much better about having figured a little bit of it out. I like the stickers. And I may put a fortune cookie or a quote or something. You know, I'm not saying I won't do anything at all creative on these pages, but this is just too much. I can't handle the to-dos and all of this on my regular journal page. I cannot. So this is a bullet journal and the other one's going to be my creative journal. And I mean, that's what it's turned into. And every time I go to put down like to-dos, and I think that's why I was having trouble with the daily rapid logging, is that I didn't want to start my day off with to-dos. Wanted to like start my day off with something else. And so now when I can do today's page. I can start today's page right here. I can start with a quote, and I have these down here because I need to do these, and I'm okay with that. I can journal around that. I can draw something. I've got this. David and I had Chinese food, so I've got some fortune cookies to put right here. And I'm not even going to worry about this. I mean, it's already there. I put this here. I might sketch out right here one of those things that I got in from Amazon. Yeah, that's where I put the fish. Just keep swimming. And I am keeping swimming. I am going to keep up with this. I really like how different things, bits of my day, collage bits, combining all the stuff. I really do. And I think I probably will continue with some of the stuff from the bullet journal in here. I might maybe, I don't know. But I just don't like everything in it together. I don't like everything in it together. I used to have issues with this when I was doing the Omni Journal, and no matter how much I tried, I just could not get this to work. Just could not get this to work. And it's still the same thing. That's one of my big issues, is I don't like this. I like having, you know, this. Those are the things for the interview with David. So that's where I'm at. I get to actually, I'm going to actually journal. It might be 3 or 4 or 10 pages. I don't know. It might be 1 page. Who knows? And I'm going to get back to watercoloring. So I'm pretty excited because I have notes right here. Like, this is an event. And then I have room here for more things that are coming up. And this is what I'm doing. This has become, I'm going to be doing this later for the $7 tier. And I need to do a flip through and I guess a talk for Patreon. I mean, for YouTube. I might do that live. We'll see how the weather holds up. Or I might just go ahead and film it. And y'all will have already gotten this. And by the time I finish filming that, get this done and up, and I need to do my weekly update for YouTube anyway for One Book July. So I'm going to finish this and get it rolling and do the weekly update for One Book July for YouTube, and then I'm going to do this. So I guess I need to do this. Alright, I'm not putting this coffee chat on here because when I started doing this part, it was still from the other journal. Because I don't have a whole lot left to edit. I've already edited the beginning. I'm still not more function, but what I have on these pages is going to be function. I just can't have, like, I don't like blank. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I think there's something wrong with me. But we'll see. We'll see. I think this will work a lot better. I need something that I can have on YouTube that doesn't have all of my personal stuff in it. I just realized people are they really do stop, do screenshots, read what you write, and all of that stuff. So, and my handwriting's too big. People can actually read what I write. So, yeah, I need a place where I need something that I can feel safe putting up on YouTube. So this might have a tiny bit of this stuff in it, but that's okay. I'm not going to be putting the other one up anymore. And I don't have the time to go through a whole journal and put post-it notes over everything. I will see y'all again very soon. Thank you, all of you, for being here. I really appreciate it. Happy July. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I will see you again with another video soon. Bye, y'all.